What's up, everybody? Val Nichols here, coming at you live on this beautiful Friday afternoon. I'm so super pumped to be here, and I just want to come on and share with you guys why it is so critically important to have branding in your small business. If you are an online entrepreneur, if you are any sort of small business, it is so important for you to have branding in your business. So I would love to share why. I cannot wait. I'm pumped. When you jump on, say hi so I know you're here. I need to take a drink of water. I have been talking all day long, believe it or not. So when you jump on, say hi. Sorry about the delay there. When you jump on, say hey so I know you're here, and let me know where you're watching from. Let me know, are you a small business owner? If you are a multi-level marketer, give me a 1. If you have an online business, give me a 2. And if you're a brick and mortar or you sell a product, give me a 3 so I kind of know who I'm talking to, what's going on, so I can speak specifically to you in this moment. So I am so super pumped to come on here and talk about this because, so often when we talk about branding, right? Like you hear the word branding and you think about like the logo, you think about the colors, you think about all of the visual things that are going on in a brand. But really, honestly, that is a huge component of it. But if you're focusing on just the branding, like the visual, the colors, all those things, like there's really a huge part that you are missing when we talk about branding. So, branding really honestly is people's first impression of you, right? It's people's first impression of you. Like when you think of a brand, you think of like Nike, right? Nike is not just the little swoosh. It's not just the little saying of like, just do it. It's so much more. It's like endurance, it's athletic, it's big time. Like you think of like a lot of things, like you think about celebrity athletes and all of these things. Like it's not just this a little swoosh, right? Like the branding is so much more than just logos, a color, your website, whatever that is. However, those things are important as well. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. And the thing about branding is that if you are, I have a couple notes here to stay on track, but I'm just going to be peeking at those. But let me know when you jump on, because I see people are jumping on, but it's not telling me who. I don't like that Facebook doesn't tell me who's popping on, because I love saying hi to you guys, because I love you. You're my friends. And so when we talk about branding, really honestly, you're branding the feel, the look, the vibe, all the things about who you are. Because if you're a small business owner, honestly, what your branding really is you're selling yourself, right? Like you're branding yourself. You are your brand. You are your brand. So what I talk about is like, customers want to know a little bit like what to expect, right? Like this is why consistency in your branding, consistency in your message, consistency in all the things, it's very important, because people want to know what to expect. They want to know what it's going to feel like, what they're going to experience when they work with you, right? Like I literally yesterday on my Elite Wild Mastermind group, this lovely, lovely woman who's a part of it, she I said, because sometimes when we, speaking of branding, in my message, I share a lot about, entrepreneurs growing their business, living a life of freedom, living a life that they love, having a lifestyle that they love, because why else would we start our businesses, right? And I said, I'm not for everybody. I was sharing this in my mastermind group. Like, I'm not for everybody. Honestly, sometimes I talk so fast that it's like da 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 da, and I get really excited, and I'm not for everyone. And this lovely woman, she said, "Yeah, but like I'm so used to you that I'm just used to it." And I thought it was super cute, that she had been. I mean, she's been in a couple of my programs, and she's been hanging around my space, and she's one of my favorite people ever. And it's just funny that like people are used to you, and they want to know like what's it going to be like to work with you, right? Like my clients know that when they work with me, they are going to have a lot of amazing ideas. They're going to be able to have a great strategy, and it's going to be super high vibe. They're going to be in my energy. They're going to be in that space, and they're going to up level as a result, right? They're going to up level. They're going to have increased sales, all those things. So when you talk about your brands, really what you're doing is you're creating an impression, right? Like you're creating an impression and you're giving people a taste of what it's going to be like either to own your product, like what it's going to feel like, right? Like what is it going to feel like to be in your vibe? What is it going to feel like to be in your energy or to own the products that you sell? Like they want to know. They want to know what it's like. They want to know even before they pull out their credit card or even before they buy from you, they are going to know as long as you do it right, like as long as you do it right, then they're going to know exactly what it feels like to be in your vibe and be in your energy. And, that's when you get people like, you guys, it never gets old. Like when people tell me, I have you on my vision board and I cannot wait to work with you, or I want to be you when I grow up. Like that is like the hugest compliment as an entrepreneur, as a business coach that I can ever have, right? So you want to create that. And so customers want to know what to expect, right? Customers want to know what to expect and what it feels like to work with you. And if you do it the right way, they're going to know exactly what it's going to be like to be in your containers. They're going to know exactly what it's like to be in your energy, in your space, to purchase that product, what it's going to feel like to own that product, what it's going to feel like to, whatever that is that you have specifically, because I know there's people on here that are watching that are all over, whether they're still in corporate, they sell real estate, they're in a business, they're in a small market or small business, or they're in online marketing. Like you have there's an expectation and an impression that you create through your branding. And so, if I'm sorry, I was trying to read my notes. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm not going to read notes anymore. Never mind. I'm done with reading notes. So, the way you present yourself shows a reflection of the way that you work, right? Let's be honest. How many of you click on a website and you automatically know, yes, this is someone I want to work with. Yes, this is someone I want to don't want to work with. Or, like, let's just be honest, because it's human nature. Like sometimes you click on a website and you're like, ooh, yeah, no, I don't think there's a level of professionalism, or, I don't want to work with that person for whatever reason. Some of that can just be like preconceived notions or assumptions. But, honestly, like the visual, the vibe, the way that people carry themselves, the way that they dress, the way that they present themselves, you get a really good idea. Are their photos like weird little blurry snapshots from like an old camera phone, or is it like beautiful? Do they take their brand seriously? Are they consistent? All of these things say so much more about you than what a logo or a tagline is ever going to say about you, right? So this is why having your brand, having a brand image is so important if you're in a small business, because so often I see people out there that have amazing $1 million messages. They have programs that are so amazing and incredible and high value, but because they're missing the mark in their branding message, whether if that's the visual effect, if that's the consistency, if that's how they're showing up, if that's the energy that they're exuding, if it's whatever it is, so often I see people missing the mark and, not doing as well in their businesses than I can see that they can. I can see that they can do a heck of a lot better in their business, make more sales, increase their, their likability, increase their influence, increase their likes, increase their engagement. If they would just make a few little tweaks in their branding, they could show up in a much more powerful way and create that legacy, the business, and the lifestyle that they truly desire. So, a lot of times, some of the mistakes we're making, and I know this for myself, like when I first started out in the online space, I was overwhelmed by all the things. I was overwhelmed by social media. I didn't know what to post. I didn't know how to create content. I didn't even know like what my message really was. I didn't know what my powerful vision was. I didn't know what my point of impact was. And so that's something I teach in my my Elite Wild Mastermind group. I just taught that. So, like I didn't know. I was overwhelmed. I was definitely standing in my own way. All the things, all the time, all the things, right? Like exhausted, all the things. So, if we just make a couple different little tweaks, you can actually see your organic reach increase a ton. When you get clear in your message, when you get clear in your vision, when you get clear and communicate that clearly through the words you say, through your brand representation, through the vibe you exude, through the energy you have, through the belief and the confidence that you create by having all of these things in place, that's when the magic happens. That is when the magic happens. So when someone sees, like, that you take your brand seriously, that you are a professional, that you are clear in your branding, you're clear in your message, you're clear in your why, all those things, you end up attracting the right people into your business. This is so important because there was a time when I was not attracting the right people in my business, and it got me nowhere but in burnout and overwhelm. And I looked around at my business and I was like, why am I working so hard on building this thing that I don't even enjoy, right? Like, I don't even enjoy it. So I started making a couple different tweaks. I learned a lot during that process. And, my mission and my goal and the purpose for me coming on here today is I do want to let you guys know the good news. The good news, I don't know if you guys have heard yet, but my Brand Magic Masterclass, this is an absolutely free training that I am doing all next week, starting on Monday. I am going to teach you how to step into your most powerful mission so that you can know exactly what to do to implement these strategies into your business right away. We're going to walk you through it. There's going to be action steps you're going to take right away to start seeing your brand evolve, to start seeing you come into your own magic power, your own brand magic, right? Like, you're going to be able to clearly articulate your message, your mission, all of that. And this is so important because if you're hiring staff, if you're growing, if you're expanding, if you're just at that place where you're like, I'm making some good money, but I really know that there's more. I desire more. I know there's more. I want to make a bigger impact. I want to be able to, create bigger, bolder things. I want to be able to brand myself, market myself without feeling like I don't know how to say it. I don't know what to say. All the things that come up for us, right? Like, if you want to be able to powerfully create that brand magic that I know you truly desire, because then you're going to get more sales by working less. You're going to start attracting the right people into your brand who will already come to you knowing that they want to work with you, right? Like, they already know that they want to work with you because they're so excited about your branding, your imaging, all of the things that you're doing. So this is going to kick off the Brand Magic Masterclass, which is absolutely free. 5-day training that I'm doing next week is going to kick off on Monday, December 14th. I am so incredibly excited. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link in here to sign up. So I'm going to drop it right here. It's the link is bit.ly/magicmc. And if you guys just go to this link, just click on it. It's going to take you to a sheet. I'm sorry, there we go. It was hard for me to multitask. Okay, it's going to take you to a link and you're just going to go to a page. So click on the link. You'll go to a page that you just put your name, your email, phone number, totally optional. We might send out reminders just so that you don't miss a minute. But phone number is totally optional. You click I'm in and you're in. I'm going to send you all the information. You're going to know exactly how to get in. You're going to get into our private Facebook group, which is off the chain. I'm giving away scholarships to my Elite Wild Mastermind group. I'm giving away, all kinds of great things. We're giving away cool prizes in there. There's tons of ways to add value to your life, connect with other like-minded people who are also building out their businesses, building their visions, and building their legacies. So click on the link. You're going to go to the page to sign up. This is the Brand Magic Masterclass. We kick off on Monday. I am so incredibly excited and I cannot wait to see what you create. I just see that Rhonda joined. Thank you, Rhonda. Oh my gosh, girl. Yay! Someone just joined as we were talking here live. So that's so awesome. Welcome, Rhonda. I am so excited to have you. I can't wait to see what you create in there, and I will see you on the inside, and I'll see everyone else who signs up jump in because we start on Monday. I don't want you to miss a minute. So jump in, sign up now. It's going to be super fun because all of these things I talked about in this live are so important when it comes to, branding yourself, marketing yourself online. If you have a small business, you are branding yourself, you're marketing yourself. And so often the feedback that I hear when people come to work with me, they're like, Val, I don't know how to brand myself. I don't know how to market myself. I just feel like I'm in my own way. I'm so overwhelmed. I don't feel powerful. I feel just in overwhelm and I feel stuck. I want to help you get out of overwhelm. I want to help you get out of that feeling of being stuck so that you can just go out there and make the impact, make the income, make the gorgeous, beautiful business that you truly desire. And this is your first step. This is your first step. So jump in to my absolutely free Brand Magic Masterclass. I put the link here in the comments right here. So go ahead and jump in. It is going to be amazing. We already have giveaways going on inside of the container. So I will see you guys in there. Join in on the link. It's going to be so much fun. And you're going to learn so much more about all of this that I shared today. So I love you guys. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.